Yo, want to go over my trades for July 8th, 2020, which is the Wednesday. And let's go with SPY first. SPY. Slight gap up. As you can see, open up right around here. 314.60 area. And let's keep this in mind for the whole trading day. Straight up, pretty much. Up until 10:13. Straight up. No kind of like real pullback, no kind of nothing. So the market is bullish the whole morning. And let's get into the trades. Of course, I try to trade short all day. Took a few positions. And let's go with Overstock first, which wasn't that bad. Overstock all-time highs. Well, not all-time highs, but it's been on a tear, a doubler in the last 15, 16 trading days. So wanted to see a nice, decent pullback. Open up a little higher and flushed right off open. So this green or red area was my starting point, and this first entry was a chase entry of 25 shares, and the next one was 50 shares, and I covered once it broke VWAP up here. Quick cover. Lost $60 on it, 59.50. So it wasn't that bad. Seen it reverse right away with no kind of volume coming in, as you can see, and I knew I had it. Got right back in, 50 shares, rode it all the way down here to this 42.35 area, and made $146 on 50 shares. But I was in 3 positions at the same time. I was in Overstock, NLK, and INO at the same time, and that's way too much. I don't even have the money to be in 3 positions like that anyways, so we'll get to that a little later. But overall, this wasn't that bad. Also tried it right here. How many shares? I took 100 shares right here. VWAP project for a quick scalp. Did not work out and lost $26 on it, which was okay. I'll take that trade. It's all right. I want to just see a quick reject right here and keep going lower. Maybe make a couple $100 real quick. Not a couple hundred, 50, 60, $100 real quick. Depends on how far it goes. Did not work out. I was hoping this 43.40 area was going to reject and then maybe go down to like 42.40, 40, like up in here maybe somewhere. But that didn't happen, so it's all good. I'll take that L. Overall, made money on Overstock, but then we get... I'll leave the worst one for last. Let's go in. Let's get into INO first. Oh, INO pre-market wasn't doing much. Was lower, going lower. Daily, not much to speak of really. So just had it open, seeing what it was gonna do. This huge flush had me interested. Chase size right here of 50 shares. Added 100 right here on a VWAP, close to VWAP project. Wanted to see it lower. Add another VWAP, but then I got sidetracked with NKLA, and I just let it grind me out and rolled up. I was thinking maybe here reject. I knew this was a horrible trade, but NKLA had all my attention. Therefore, I wasn't paying attention to this until it got way out of hand. I was thinking 250 shares. Okay, I'm down 50, $60. Who cares? But then when it got up here, this was a significant $189 loss up here. Then I tried it again, thinking 24 was going to reject. How many shares? This was actually 200 shares a pop, double positions on this red to green move, and I stopped out at highs right here for a loss of $84, and total $173 loss, $273 loss. Horrible trading. There's nothing else I could say. There's nothing smart about this. I know not to trade like this. I knew my emotions. I didn't listen to my emotions. I knew I was wrong on both NKLA and this trade, but I just let it ride and let it, thinking, okay, it can't get any higher. Guess what? I'm getting squeezed, I'm getting squeezed, I'm getting squeezed, and then you get out when you can. Horrible, horrible trading. This setup wasn't that bad. I could have covered down here or even here, or maybe at least covered up in here when it broke VWAP and then it bounced off VWAP, which is exactly what you're supposed to do, but it didn't. It's okay though, what can you do? And let's get to the bad one. NKLA. NKLA found this 40 low right here. Bounce. So this huge move up. I was trying to short it, and because it's already up. It's up $8 off of pre-market low. So I'm thinking, okay, let's see where it can go to. Short it. How many shares is this? 50 shares. Added on a pop, and guess what? Instead of covering here, once this high broke, I added to a loser up here and covered at highs. Typical. Then I seen it reverse right away with a nice red candle, and I added 50, 50, and 50 more, and let it grind me out because my head was gone. I didn't think clearly because of the first trade was down $378 on the first trade. So I was thinking, I got to get back. But guess what? I didn't. And it squeezed me out pretty decent. The second trade, I only lost, was it $14.50 on it. The second trade wasn't that bad. Should have had more patience on it. This top should have been my exit, my last cover, my stop loss. But because of the first trade, I didn't have any patience on the second trade. I want to see VWAP. I want to get some money back. I want to do something. If I was just patient, would have made decent. But guess what? This whole trade was just demoralizing. And I was in all three of these trades at the same time. All three of them I was in at the same time. So within minutes, I was getting into three positions. I was all over the place. I was fighting the market. I was adding to losers. I just don't know what was wrong with me today. I haven't traded like this in over 2 months. 2 months at least. Huge red day, $579, which only puts me up $50 on the month. So pretty much erased a whole week of gains, 5 days of gains, 5 trading days of gains, which is extremely horrible. I haven't had a red day like this in the last 4 months. I don't think I ever had I haven't had a red day like this in a very long time. I don't know. Things just got way out of hand. I just let things get way out of hand. I know where I went wrong though. At least that's something I can say. I know I went wrong. I know what to fix. I know not to trade like this. My positions weren't too large. I guess I just let them go against me for way too long. Trying to trade front side. Front side, you gotta cut it until you nail it, until it starts working. Then you add. Front side, there's no adding. And guess what? On 2 trades I traded today, I added on front side and added decent too. But you live and you learn. I kind of needed this a little bit, I'd say, because this will make me take a step back and actually get back to trading real good. Because I don't know if I've been, I've been getting into too many positions at the same time, trying to see what I can do, multitasking and everything. But guess what? I'm not at that level yet. When I get into one trade, I need to be there. I need to fully concentrate on it and make it work, and then move on. So, yeah, that's my strategy going forward. One trade at a time. Because I'm not going to have enough money in trading it anyways to be trading 3-4 stocks at a time and have 150 shares worth of NKLA and then 300 shares of NIO, and then that's just like way too much money. But since this is just a practice run, it's better to do it here and learn here than the real deal and actually lose money. So kind of sad to make this one, to be honest, but it is what it is. Tomorrow's a new day. Start off with a clean slate and just trade properly. That's the game plan. Trade properly. So until next time, peace.